Okay, basically what we're investigating right now is we had an incident last night in the 100 block of Cleveland Avenue. It resulted in at least 2 individuals being struck by a car. One is injured and one is deceased. It's an active investigation, and we're still gathering details and information about the suspects.
Were these people walking? What do we know about the victims?
They weren't in another car. They were on foot. Yes.
And did the person leave the scene? And you're looking for the person who struck these 2 people?
Right now, we are looking for the drivers of the vehicle, and yes, they did leave the scene.
Is the vehicle on scene, or no? They fled in a vehicle.
The vehicle is gone. Yes.
And the body remains on scene?
Now, right, both individuals were transported to local hospitals, and that's all I can really say at this point. It's an active investigation. We're still looking for, trying to figure out exactly how the events unfolded, and obviously we're looking for the involved parties.
Okay.
What time did this happen?
It happened early this morning, between 1 and 2 a.m.
What's your message to the community and the person who may have got away here?
My message to the community is we're working very hard to find out information about who the suspects were, and we're doing all we can to find out what happened. That's what we're doing right now.
There's a bar right across the street there. Is that part of the investigation? Does that come into play at all? That bar?
That's also part of what we are looking into. Like I said, we're still trying to figure out what happened in terms of what led up to this and what caused this to happen. Yes.
So some kind of altercation, obviously. Is that what you're kind of looking at this point?
We don't necessarily know exactly, like I said, what led up to this. We're looking into it. We don't know right now if there was an altercation or what type of altercation. We're trying to figure that out.
You don't know if this was intentional or they just weren't seen by the driver. And when you're saying we're looking for multiple people.
No. There is indications that it was an intentional act, yes.
At this point, can you just talk about what it appears led up to it and why it seems like this was not an accidental hit and run?
What I can say is the information that we have discovered so far, and what we have, obviously, during this investigation so far, we have information that it was an intentional act. Yes.
So essentially we're talking about a person that was mowed down in the road.
As I stated, there were 2 people that were hit. We're looking into both. There was 2 people hit, and we are looking into both avenues as to what led up to both those people being hit. There's many facets to this investigation right now.
Is this a murder investigation?
It is going to be classified right now as an assault with a deadly weapon and potentially a murder investigation, yes.
Do you know if there was more than one person in the car that struck these people?
I don't have that information right now, no.
And do we know anything about the victims, their age? Was it 2 men, a woman and a man? What do we know?
The 2 victims right now I know are both male.
Do you have approximate ages?
No, not right now.
And do you have a condition of the person that did survive?
The condition, all I know is that he was taken down to the hospital, and he's being treated. Yeah.
Do we have witnesses that say that they saw an altercation or they believe this was intentional?
That's stuff we are still sorting through right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could give you folks more right now. It's just a real preliminary statement regarding this, and as it progresses, we'll have more information.